Time now for our daily fact-checking segment, Truth or Fake. I'm joined by Vedika Bahel. Vedika, welcome to the programme. Just as the Arab League has reinstated Syria's membership after a 12-year suspension, this video has surfaced, and it shows President Bashar al-Assad wandering the streets of Damascus, and Twitter users say that this claims that he's incredibly popular. What have you got for us?
Yes, Tom. Don't believe anything they tell you about Syria, it's all lies. That's what Twitter users are claiming. And attaching this video from TikTok of Syria's president, Bashar al-Assad, casually, or what they claim, casually walking around without guards, unaccompanied by any security or any bodyguards. And then later in the video, we do see him go into what looks like a market to greet many more people there. Now, this did gain severe traction online. In some cases, it had over 2 million views, like this example I've got for you there. And many people on Twitter used this video as an example of Assad's extreme bravery of being able to go outside and do that without being accompanied by anyone, but also as a measure of how popular he is. Now, here's one example of that. We can see he's being called the Lion of Damascus, walking amongst his people. Now, another theme that we're seeing in this tweet that was very popular on Twitter with people sharing this video was comparing Assad to other world leaders, other prime ministers, other presidents, by sort of comparing them about how they're not able to do that and how that really shows how popular he truly is. So we can see that here. It says, can Biden do this? Can Macron do this? And even after that, Assad is considered a dictator and they are considered Democrats. Now, Macron, for example, was a very specific target in all of these shares. There was actually even to the extent where we got this side-by-side video someone's put together of Macron out in public on official engagements and getting pelted, getting egged, getting heckled, and sort of running to safety, side by side with, of course, Assad walking through the streets. So it really is a jab at the French president, implying that he is extremely unpopular amongst his population, and of course that Assad is extremely popular amongst his.
OK, but this all comes a bit unstuck, doesn't it? Because this video isn't recent at all, is it?
No, I can confirm that this is not a recent video. And in order to confirm that, I had a look at the TikTok video where it all started, but we go back to the same watermarked accounts, and this is where it led me. This was the original poster, and it must be said that this is actually a pro-Syria account. All it posts is videos and photos praising the regime in Syria. Now, they posted this original video on in 2022 in July, and it was a much longer clip than the one we saw going viral there. But it has to be said that the actual time that this was taken, the actual footage of Assad walking through the streets, is even older than that. Now, by doing a reverse image search, we were able to find where it came from. This is where it was. Now, this is dated June of 2017, so that is quite a lot older than the one we're seeing, and it is definitely not recent. And in this tweet, the poster has talked about how Assad made a visit to the Made in Syria shopping festival in Damascus, which was organized at the time by the Damascus Chamber of Industry. So this was actually an official visit. It's not just a stroll unaccompanied through the city, as the accounts are claiming. This was an official engagement. Now, that was also confirmed to me by other news articles that also mentioned this specific visit. We can see, again, it is dated in 2017. And they also talk about in these articles where it took place. It took place in the Al-Jalal Hall to celebrate homegrown products in Syria. And if we do a little side-by-side of the footage from the video and Google image of the hall, we can see the same green paint, the same photo of Assad's father and the same seats. This is indeed where it took place. Now, according to our specialist, Thomas Pierret from the CNRS, he believes that there would, of course, have been security there present, that it wasn't quite as it's being presented on Twitter, considering it was an official engagement. He said this type of footage has always been part of his communication, creates a fiction, creates a narrative that it would be that he would be close to the people, and that in this specific case, security has undoubtedly been reinforced with guards at the entrance and the screening of participants. So he disagrees with the posters and said there would have definitely been reinforced security at an official engagement like this. But, you know, who knows? This might be something we do see more of him in the future. You know, al-Assad is now back on the regional stage as the country works to rehabilitate itself regionally. And just this weekend, Syria was reinstated by the Arab League after 12 years of being blacklisted. So we might see more of Assad in the future there. But what we can confirm is that this footage is indeed out of context and old.
Yeah, 6 years old by the looks of things. Thank you very much indeed. Vedika Bahel, thanks for clearing that up for us. It's time now for Focus.